So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Rijkaard. McTominay. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nice looking ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's McTominay. And here's Hullet. He's had a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Hullet probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Gattuso opts for safety, and it's Rijkaard. Cafu. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shevchenko. And it's Azar. Azar going face-to-face with his great rival. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. McTominay. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a shade optimistic. So what can they make of this? Now it's Messi. He shifts chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Pullet threads one in, and he welcomes it in.
Jeff Chiba are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Hullet. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Conte. And this is Kante. Delivered a terrific header. Just off target.
Drogba certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Hullet. Mateus. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Jeff Chiba really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Gattuso goes short. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cafu is the guilty party there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Toure is there, and he can get that clear. Inter Milan can try it again now. And that has been cleared. McTominay conjures time and space where few can. Messi. Hazard. Looking for a runner. And this is Shevchenko. Takes a shot! And it's hoisted clear. That's a cute ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Rijkaard.
Has been indicated.
And it's Shevchenko. Davids. Now it's Drogba. And that has been slung wide. Has crossed into the middle. Toure with the clearance. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
So once again, we're underway. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Shevchenko. Messi looking to add to his goal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Kante. Maradona. Gattuso. McTominay. Mateus. And the through ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, and a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Now it's McTominay. Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. McTominay being hounded, manhandled at times.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
And it's Hullet. Maradona. Here's Shevchenko. Hazard. McTominay gets a foot in here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gattuso. And it's Yaya Toure. That's good play. He's picked his way through. Played in deep. He's got tall. And he hits the net. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Rummenigge to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Mitoma is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So there's going to be another change here.
Number 18, Mitoma. Number 25, Mateus. Coming on the field.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Messi receives it in a wide position. And he's there to belt it away. Looking to play him in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Oh, what has happened here? It's Iniesta! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
And he's forced to go back. Now, can they get him away? Now, that's well seen too. Oh, what's he done? Davids. Played out towards the right wing.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta goes on a charge down the left. Rummenigge providing an outlet on that flank. It's a mighty effort! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
McTominay really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Can he get on the end of this? Inter Milan are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Ernest, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Kante wins the duel this time. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Inter really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Shevchenko. Gattuso. That's an imaginative pass. Costa Curta, and it's been shipped out wide. Messi tries to dink it through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They are pumped, boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Tries to play it through. Fernando Torres. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Great vision. Hullet. Toma. Played in deep. Oh, smashing head. Oh, it rattles the bar. Tries to get it clear. Hullet does really well to win the ball there. Knocks it out wide. Cross needs to be good. And he gets rid in a hurry. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Neymar. Ronaldinho. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Swings in across. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Now it's Torres.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a searching pass. Adams makes the interception.
Jeff Chiba really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Played out wide. Cafu. Oh, that's delightful. Delivers with big header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Lukaku. Hullet. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Backward it goes. And he's in on... Oh, shooting chance! Lukaku gets flagged offside. And it's Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? Bernardo Silva has it in a wide position. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against... He's had a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. Jeff Chiba really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need...
It's a mighty effort!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just eases him off the ball. Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Can he get it through? Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now that looks a decent ball. He has a look up. Turns and goes back. Great chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's lofted through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cafu. And it's Neymar. And it's Scholes. Nicely spread. Neymar's cross. That's a decent clearance. That is ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Neatly clipped into space. Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Jeff Chiba would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players. Substitution on the field, number 23.
There's the start of the second half.
Coming on to replace him.
Jeff Chiba can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Fernando. Chance for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
It's a promising position. He has found the way through. Lovely bit of skill. And that should get the job done.
Jeff Chiba clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Scholes. Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cafu. And he whips it in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Ronaldinho plays it short. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And now a sudden chance to counter. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Can he get onto this? Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Mbappe wins the duel this time. Knocks it into space. Shot shapes to shoot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution on the field.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And he's taking no chances there. Lobbed in behind, and the flag has Bernardo Silva! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Torres! It is a very, very good save.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Tries to pass it through. Gattuso. Now it's Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, strongly challenged there. Roberto Carlos. Cafu. Bernardo Silva. He's got away. And this is Torres. Torres! McTominay. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Spread out to the left. And it's Seedorf. Very nicely done. He is through here. Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Oh, smashing header! It's hit the crossbar. Van der Vaart can get it clear. Hullet, and it's McTominay. And he welcomes it in. He's looking wide, and the counter is on. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher.
Terrific header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Nicely weighted ball. Cafu receives it in a wide position. And now they can clear their lines. Beckenbauer, spread out to the left. Hakimi, looking for the run. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Serginho. Lovely bit of skill. First quarter of an hour gone. There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. In he goes again! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. McTominay! McTominay! They've scored! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the...
Shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Jeff, Chiba really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
And this is Lukaku. Serginho fired deep. Climbs up big! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Approaching the half-hour mark. That's a super give and go. Tries a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Serginho. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Gattuso. Now McTominay. Fernando Torres. Bebeto. Beckenbauer. And it's Hakimi. Oh, good spread. Bebeto gets into a good position. McTominay. Gattuso gets it clear. That's a corner kick. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Abbiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh, that's fabulous! Deep. Oh, what a climb! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Costa Curta.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Serginho plays a sharp little ball here. Out to the left it goes. Pull it. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Beckenbauer. And Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Lukaku delivers. Now it's Lukaku. Oh, good take in a good area. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Serginho. McTominay, very much a man of this moment. Cafu. Baresi getting this one clear. Gattuso, and this is Lukaku. Van der Vaart. Oh, nice touch. Cafu. Oh, this is a great position. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Neymar, and he's away. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
McTominay. And it's Serginho. He's being urged to shoot. He's got away. Turns and goes back. He's played it back. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the... Ibrahimovic! Goal! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now, what about a counter-attack? Serginho. Oh, super find. And Hullet! They've done it! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Salah. Nice-looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Mohamed Salah really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Ibrahimovic is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Real chance! They've scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Sao Paulo grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Gattuso. That has been slung wide.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Played through into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi. Costa Curta is onto this. Gets his head on it! And that may well be that. That is that. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Azar. Van Nistelrooy. Mitoma.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, shooting chance! And he's managed to get rid.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
So we're still where we started right now. Cafu carries the ball down the right. Looks to the other side. Mitoma tries to cross. Terrific header! They've scored! There is the breakthrough! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? They want to be quick to recover this. That shapes to shoot! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's whipped it across. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. And it's Kaka. Oh, good spread. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now he's off and running. Cafu. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played out to the left flank. Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to... Oh, what has happened here? And another try! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Jordan Henderson. That's Forlan. Beckenbauer. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. And Alexander-Arnold. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Azar. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Yaya Toure. Cafu. McTominay. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's good play. Knocks it out wide. He's making a real surge on the left. Nice control. Great ball, and he's in here. Forlan. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Van Nistelrooy. Kaká. Gattuso simply refused to be outdone there. Cafu.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now Mitoma. And here's Hullet. Now this could be it. It's Ibrahimovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Jordan Henderson. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. He's tried one! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Can he get it through? Lukaku looking to run onto it. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Ibrahimovic. McTominay. Gattuso. Cafu. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Cafu gets rid without sophistication. Now that looks a decent... And a chance! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now goes for a shot! He scored! And there is the big 200. Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Shot could be on. Tries to play it through. Cafu gets a foot in here.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Gattuso. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Driving on and making good progress. Ibrahimovic! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Substitution on the field. pitch.
Gattuso with the short one. Hones!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Number 18, Mitoma.
Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide, and it's played in. Alexander-Arnold clears it away.
Number 13,
It's their second corner of the game.
number 7, Iniesta.
Gattuso plays it short, and this is Yaya Toure! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Spread out to the left. He is through here. And the shot! Rummenigge.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now Hoeneß. Rummenigge. And no, he's seen through all of that. Kaka. Spread it left. Great vision. Now can he find a finish? And Van Nistelrooy! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Iniesta. McTominay.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Adams deals with that comfortably. That's a good... There's the shot! Bellingham. Kaka. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Gets a good foot in there. Yaya Toure. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Messi, and he's... Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And reclaimed it in a trice. And that's gone loose. He's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind.